Hey guys, Kyle here, and I'm going to show you how I made this heart-shaped headboard. What? It's not a headboard? Oh. Hey guys, Kyle here, and I'm going to show you how I made this heart-shaped glitter dispenser. What? It's not that either? Because it kind of gets glitter all over the place. Hey guys, Kyle here, and I'm going to show you how I made this glitter heart, and it really just was for a wedding.
So as I said, this project I was commissioned to build for a wedding that my wife was working. We originally tried to make the heart out of one 4x8 sheet of plywood, but after drawing it out we decided that wasn't going to be big enough and we're going to have to use 2 sheets of plywood and hinges. My wife hand drew the half of the heart onto the board, which I was going to duplicate with the router. So the first step in the project after the heart was hand drawn on there was to cut out the main excess wood with the circular saw so I could use it for another project. My circular saw jig is made out of 3/4 inch plywood and a straight 4x4. After cutting out the main bulk of the wood with the circular saw, I prepared the wood to use the jigsaw to cut out right on the line. After using the jigsaw to cut out the path on the line, I then used my sander to get any high or low spots on the line. So after that, I placed the finished half of the heart on the other sheet of 4x8 plywood and drew a line and transferred it over. So the main purpose of this was I plan to use a flush trim bit router to cut out the other one so the heart sides are exactly the same. And what ended up happening was I initially tried to use the flush trim bit router just like that, but realized it was too much material for the router to try to cut out all at once. So I ended up having to draw the line and cut off most of the material with the circular saw and the jigsaw so that the router wouldn't have to cut as much material off. And as you can see here, I have the 2 pieces of the heart clamped up on top of each other, and I have just about most of the wood cut off with the jigsaw, so that way when I use the flush trim bit on the router, it will be exactly the same on both parts of the heart. After cutting out both halves of the heart was laid out and prepared for paint. We decided to paint underneath the glitter just in case any fell off, it wouldn't show the bare plywood. So at this point, it was up to my wife to attach the glitter, which she used Mod Podge and tons of glitter. I feel sorry for all my neighbors as there was glitter in the gutters and the grass for miles down the road. So the last part of the project was to make the base so the heart could stand up. I pretty much just made up these plans. I used a triangle out of 2x4s on the bottom, a cinder block on the back to keep it from moving around, and supports on the back. All these were screwed into the heart from the front for stability. It seemed to work out pretty good. It didn't actually, a tornado came through and it didn't fall over, so that's pretty good. And as you can see here, here's a picture of the final thing at the wedding. It turned out very good, everyone liked it, and it served as a great backdrop. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and please subscribe.